Looking after yourself. In a situation when you're giving out, the role can be emotionally sensitive and demanding. It is essential that self-care takes place. None of us are superhuman, even if we might think we are. In a listening role, it is important to recognise that although giving out can be positive and beneficial to the giver, there will also be times when issues will be raised that are sensitive and personally challenging for you. The important thing is to know yourself. Learn how you react and how you respond to different situations. Sometimes the most unexpected thing triggers a feeling, thought, or memory. If this happens whilst on a call, the best thing to do is to keep focused on finishing the call to the best of your ability, and then to take care of yourself and maybe seek help for yourself. It is important to know where you can get support for you and how and when this is available for you. It is important to know when you're out of your depth and when you need to talk to your coordinator or supervisor, when you actually need to refer the person you're speaking to on. This especially arises where there may be safeguarding issues, and in particular concerns regarding the health and safety of individuals. If you have a concern about something, maybe something doesn't ring true. Something is different from what you expect. Someone is saying something and alarm is raised. Then ensure that it is checked out. Contact your coordinator. It is better to be oversensitive and take a precautionary step than to delay when actions might be necessary. And it is worth listening to those alarm bells that we may hear within us. Even if you know the person very well, if something says this is not right, something says they are not their normal self, there has been a change in behaviour, in attitude, in speech, take note and respond. Because realistically, you are there and you are the one that is picking something up. That is when you need to contact for further support for you and for them. In addition to that, if you are listening to others, it's important to find the right balance regarding how much time you give to the listening role. Sometimes enthusiasm can take over, and people give too much too quickly, only to burn out. And I've seen that many times over the years. It is important to pace oneself and see it as a slow burn, not a rush. The role needs to be sustainable for you as this listener. It is also important to find space and time for yourself. You are important, and self-care is crucially important. Look after yourself so that you can look after others. Keep yourself fresh. Spend time in prayer and communication with God for yourself. When possible, take time to admire the beauty of God's creation. Whether this is the sun, or skies, or stars, or sunset, or plants, or animals. Give time for your rest and recreation. It is essential if we seek help for us to receive that. But if we're saying to people that they need to seek help from us, we need to be able to care for ourselves and know how to do that for ourselves. But we also need to seek to be strengthened by God in our own faith and relationship with him. It is always harder for us to help someone else on things if we're not practicing them in our own lives. We need to learn and then use as an example what we've learnt in sharing with others. And to close, I want to actually use the example from the instructions that you have when you're on an aircraft. Always remember the image from the aircraft safety instructions. If there is a need to fit an oxygen mask, always fit your mask first so that you can then help others. And that's the principle, that if you're there to support others as a volunteer, make sure that you are being supported, that you are protected, that you are receiving what you need, so that as you receive, you can give.